Okay, what was the last thing I did? It's been a couple of days. I finished off a lot of the side missions. I remember that. Omega. That was it. I kicked the shit out of Omega. And I left off outside of the Asari counselor's office. Okay. Well, Udina's office. You know, semantics. Ooh. It's very different. I'm playing on a wired controller. Just because I'm too lazy to resync this up to the Xbox. It's such a simple thing to do. I'm too lazy. Alright. Let's just jump right in. Oh, they're still investigating.
I want all remaining files secured and marked for Tentron clearance only.
Ooh, Tentron clearance. Ooh.
Have you found something?
We're continuing our investigation into Counselor Udina's activities. It's still not clear how he managed the coup attempt.
He was
However, I need to
slimy.
speak with you on another matter.
Trump got away with
The
it.
matter's taken a serious turn for the Asari Republics. We understand your crucible is still missing an important component. The catalyst, I believe you call it.
Facebook. I never get Facebook messages.
Do you know where it is?
No.
Unfortunately, no. But we do have an artifact on our home world, Thessia, classified at the highest levels.
Of course you do.
Suffice it to say, it may help you identify the catalyst. The artifact is in a temple located at these coordinates. A scientific team there will provide assistance.
I remember I have to bring... Well, I don't have to, but you should bring Javik on that mission because he has some interesting things to contribute in terms of information. Why the secrecy? This seems a little shady.
If this artifact is so important, why keep it hidden?
Even our allies can have their own agenda.
I hate
power
politics.
exists in the galaxy that we don't wish to upset.
I hate politics.
Reapers are doing that right now.
And that's why I'm sharing this with you.
Cool. At the 11th hour, you finally decide to help me.
Why the sudden cooperation?
Events have forced our hand. The homeworld has never been threatened before. Thessia has always been an oasis in a galaxy full of turmoil. The Reapers are about to change that.
I'll do what I can.
More lives depend on you than any soul should have to bear. You have my prayers.
Cool. I'd rather have your fleet, but I guess, yeah, I'll take your imaginary prayers. Yay. The war's won. I have your prayers. Give me your fleet. And all information you might have to help with the not the catalyst. What's it called again? Shit, I can't remember what the project is called. The giant super weapon. Fuck. It has a name, and I can't remember it. The catalyst is for the... Oh, man. Crucible. The Crucible. There you go. Jesus. I could not remember the name. Shameful. How can I call myself a Mass Effect fan and I can't remember the Crucible? Oof. I have to dust my computer desk here. Okay. Alright. Gotta run cool and calm. Me personally, I'd be sprinting like a motherfucker everywhere I go. Oh my mother of fuck, we have so much shit to do. It's all important. The universe is coming to an end. I can see sideways in time. The universe is on the back of a giant energy koala. Why is it smiling? That was, what was that? It was Star Trek Lower Decks. That's what that was. So good. Alright. To Thessia. I'm sure Liara won't be traumatized by what happens. But do. Locate secret artifact. I don't know what. I hate secrets. Well, in real life. In real life, I hate secrets. In video games or storytelling, like, ooh, secrets. Cool. Right. Shepard, what are you doing? I'm gonna get a gravity slingshot to Thessia. Why? I don't know. It'll look cool. Ah, we're going fast. We're going too fast. And we're in standard orbit. Scan the surface. Sir, there's not a lot to scan. It's being bombed by the Reapers.
Thessia is under heavy Reaper attack. There's activity across most of the planet.
Oh,
What
Liara.
about the temple? Can you raise the scientists?
Negative. All channels are scrambled across the spectrum. The mission's looking really dicey.
This is too important. It's now or never.
Shepard, that's my home down there. I have to go.
You don't give the orders on this
Then
ship.
get to the shuttle and let's do this.
That's not your home. It's your home world. That's a different thing. You barely have any contact with Thessia. Your home was like archaeological dig sites. Yeah, I gotta bring Javik. Javik has such interesting things to say about some stuff you find. And I love that Liara is just like, by the goddess, you're changing my entire culture. Like every time you speak, you're rewriting my species history every single time you say anything. Should have been a more prominent character. I get why he wasn't, a DLC character. You don't want to throw too much out there. But still, he should have been more prominent. Alright, let's max out your stasis. Alright, you're all as good as you can get. Alright, let's see what Patrick sent me on Facebook. Looks like it's something from the Critical Role fan group. Critical Role fan club. More hype. The Vox Machina Mighty 9. If I used Facebook more. I barely use Facebook anymore.
Liara, do you have anything more on this artifact?
These coordinates the counselor gave you are for the Temple of a Thing.
Ooh, a
My mother
thame.
took me there once. It's several thousand
I'm
years
sure
old.
she was absolutely
And for some
Asari.
reason, it has classified government funding.
Sounds like we're on the right trail.
What if we're too late? My people are dying down there.
Well, look at Earth. You're not alone.
Your empathy is a weakness. You must numb yourself to loss.
Hell yeah. I listened to him. But first, what would your mama think?
Venezia took you to this temple?
I was just a child.
Ah.
I thought it was a history lesson, but now, maybe there was more to it.
What do you mean?
Oh, Benezia.
Through her old files.
I'm glad that's the only picture that
Some
exists of her.
heavily encrypted records on this place, some dating back centuries.
Like,
I
minutes
still
before her
can't
death.
most of them.
Brainwashed. Have you ever faced an Asari commando unit before?
I've studied.
Few humans have.
Mother was indoctrinated.
Yes, we had to kill her.
You weren't even there.
Yet it did not stop you from fighting. As I said, steel yourself. Many more lives will be lost.
We hadn't even met Liara yet. Like, that... Oh, that's one of those little things that almost bugs me. Because, obviously, the writing right there implies that Liara was still part of the team. In my particular playthrough, Liara was barely a member of our team. And we did almost everything before we even met her. Like, so there was no emotional connection. And she absolutely was not there in this playthrough when we wiped out her mother.
I know it's difficult, Liara, but he's right. You could spend all day counting casualties.
When you should be avenging them.
I'm sorry. I can't be that callous.
I don't know, we should be the Prevengers. Avenging implies that we've already fucked up. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Always provide you a choice.
Oh, this mission is heavy. Nothing but failure. This is the shining bright capital of the galaxy.
This can't be happening. My home.
There's no
You should have seen Earth. I'm just saying, Earth is 10 times worse than this.
time to mourn. We're exposed up here.
Let's get down.
I bet Javik's just like, hell yeah, I'm getting off the ship. Hell yeah. This is what Sky looks like? I forgot. Alright, since there's gonna be, well, I'm gonna have to really monitor the volume. There's dialogue coming up, but man, it's gonna get loud.
You must be Commander Shepard.
What about now?
Alright, talk to them in a minute. Looking around. I love that the game is just throwing huge chunks of credits at me now. It's like, it really doesn't matter. That's a cool idea, but man, it really doesn't matter. God. This reminds me a little bit of a scene from The Last Man on Earth. When Mike's brother, or Tandy's brother, finally makes it down to Earth, and he gets to a beach, and it's just covered in bodies covered in blankets. Like, or just covered in body bags. It's, oh, covered in them. Which almost doesn't make sense, because they look pristine. I feel like time would have at least thrown some sand over them. Washed away some of the bodies. Weather would have, like, jostled them and made them a little less uniform. I don't... That's neither here nor there.
Commander, we heard.
Oh! Ooh, she might be okay. She might be okay. I don't think she's okay. She landed on her tentacle head at, like, Mach 5. I don't think she's okay.
Commander, we'll talk later. Get
Okay.
on that gun up there and do some damage.
Volume lowered. I'd rather not be on the mounted gun. I'd rather be the mounted gun, but whatever. Oh! Never mind. Mounted gun. Forgot it was brutes. Ah! Forthesia! Ah! Well, they got that. Forthesia!
More on the way.
Uh-oh. Ah! Hopefully nothing's coming up on my right. Oh! Whoop-a-boop-boop-boo-doo. He had a very shiny nose. And if you ever shoot him, he would even say it glows. All of the other Reapers used to laugh and call him names. You never had poor Sovereign.
I want that gun.
Let poor Sovereign play in any Reaper games.
We're on it.
Then one foggy harvest eve, Sovereign came to say.
I'm Lieutenant Curran. We've been told to respect you. My
No,
orders
no.
are to hold
Harbinger
this
came to
off.
say. Sovereign with your nose so bright, won't you melt my slaves tonight? Then all the Reapers loved
Get
him.
my people out of here.
So
This
stupid.
is important. We need your help.
Oh yeah, something serious is going on.
You can give me a good reason to stay. We're not dying for a field of rubble.
Yes, you are, because I'm demanding you do.
What exactly were you told?
Gotta raise the volume.
Nothing but your name. Mission details were classified, which just means we'll die without knowing why.
But there is a reason. That's all I can tell you.
This comes from the highest levels of your government. They can't risk a leak.
Standing here dying 3 at a time is risky too. Care to give us a reason?
Yeah, I outrank you.
It's too complicated. I need to get into the temple, and you're gonna help me do it.
You're too late. One of our outposts lost contact with the scientists over there.
I still need to reach them.
Get that gunship moving! Now!
It's heartbreaking, this war,
I'm
because
not sacrificing
it's just
my people
ants
to
fighting
some
giants.
human I've never met says I should. I don't know you, but I do know if I don't pull my people out, they're all dead.
Wait!
Ooh.
I sense you the lineage of a leader. A warrior's skill and cunning. They are strong in your genes. But you've grown tired of war. You're exhausted by defeat, and now you worry you don't have the courage left to go on.
By the goddess, are you...
Find your resolve.
Yep.
This war can end if you do.
I would listen to my Prothean friend over here.
He knows what he's talking
I love that that would never happen if you didn't even bring him.
Doubt it. This is Lieutenant Curran. Hold your positions.
That's
On the
awesome.
path carved to the temple. Outpost Tychus, we've got people coming your way.
Whatever he really showed her,
Let's make sure the galaxy knows the war was won on Thessia.
he showed her some shit, I guarantee it.
Make it count.
See, now that's the kind of thing I love. Like, that is a specific thing to Javik. So, like, there should be more stuff like that in the game, where if you bring a character, it changes all the dialogue, and it changes the potential outcome. Like, just for simply having that person versus somebody else. Like, I wish there was more of that in Mass Effect. There's plenty of stuff where decisions matter, but, like, usually it's just whatever people you bring. You might get an occasional line of dialogue new here or there, like, unique dialogue. But, like, that's pretty significant. I don't know. I love stuff like that.
It can be rebuilt. Just worry about the next 20 meters.
Yeah, cities can be rebuilt, Liara. As you should well know, you're an archaeologist. My god. Isn't that like day one shit?
Watch it.
So your homeworld is covered in monsters and flying demons and giant robot bugs.
Remember that, because
I don't see any Reapers. Well, like, Reapers.
here they come.
You're fine. Uh-oh. Okay. Time to focus. Lift grenade. Oh, I have Liara back. Alright. Wish my character had overload. Might as well.
Staggered approach. Try to use cover.
I miss Carrie-Anne Moss and her super shockwave power. It did a lot of splash damage, and I like that. Oh, you just got pulled by a Prothean.
Push them.
Oh, right. Hopefully you two just stay where you are, because I don't see a good spot to actually direct you guys. So just stay where you are. Oh, I got my girl back. I forgot how... Kind of forgot about the luxury of singularity. I literally just watched the new Netflix documentary on them photo imaging a black hole for the first time. And now I'm just watching her casually make black holes. Ah, the fun. It was a cool documentary. A little fluffy in terms of like throwing in a lot of filler to kind of pad out the length. But I mean, it was interesting. I liked it.
Then move. Get off the bridge.
But I'm a nerd. I like science, so yeah. There are probably a lot of people that would find it very boring.
On that building. We've got
And they will die for us because I demand that they die for us. Oh! Good. Hopefully they got that. Aw, they don't even know we're here. Let's double whammy, singularity, and slam.
Gather and take cover.
Wow! That was cool. I'm sad I don't have a shield popper. Sissy! What is that? Stasis. Well, I'll have to read Sissy's message in a second. What did I send her? I sent her something. It was... Oh yeah, a picture of me cheating on Garrus. Right. With Arya Talok. I mean, yeah. I think Garrus would understand. Alright. Better sabotage so you don't fuck me up while I hide. Oh, you're frozen. There we go. I didn't have to hide. Neat. Alright, let's see what Sissy wrote. You gotta give all the right responses during that mission to get that kiss. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I got a kiss from Arya Talok. Or Talok. And I didn't say it at the time because I was just like in the moment, but I don't remember ever actually getting a kiss from Arya Talok. Like ever. So that's probably the first time that ever happened for me. Because normally I don't play pure renegade asshole.
What? The edges.
Like, I always play asshole, but never, like, full evil asshole. Alright. I told them to take cover, so they should be fine. Cannibals are nothing, because they don't even have shields. So I'm unconcerned about the cannibals. Now, if they were cannibal Confederates, ooh, that'd be something else entirely. It's a weird movie. Some weird B-list shit movie. Zombie Cannibal Confederates or something. I don't fucking remember what it was called. It was garbage. Not even the good kind of garbage. It was garbage. Who else we got? I'm gonna scout ahead, guys. Hold your ground. If you follow me, I will... well, I won't do anything. But I will be perturbed. Alright. Good cover. But I need you out of cover. All of you. I love the... I love when they really spin. Ooh, what was that? Oh, eggs. Yeah, whatever. I don't care about the eggs.
They just won't stop.
Well, yeah. They're Reapers. Duh. The doy. Ow. What am I... oh, good. They're all Marauders. Great. And I don't have my shield popper. Didn't think about that when I brought Javik. That's right. Headshots. Freeze. Oh, you are frozen. Okay. Good for you. No mercy! Okay. Or don't take cover. Sure. Okay. Shepard, the hell are you doing to me? I think they're all dead. Ammo! I know there's a pickup somewhere around here. Ah, no, that's not it. Like a gun or something, or... I don't know. It's something that's easily missable. But it's probably not something I would ever use, so I don't think it really matters. Ooh. Ooh, missile launcher. Yeah, I think I usually use that against one of the flying dragon things. But who's got time for that? Wow! I missed. There wasn't even an explosion. And now there's a Banshee. Or did I hit the Banshee? That's a lot of health damage. I must have accidentally inadvertently hit the Banshee? I had to have. That's the only thing that makes sense. It's crazy, man. Nope. There we go. Hit her with everything. Oh, shit. I hate that it defaults to my shotgun. God damn. Why? I wish I could change that. It's like, I think this is a mission that's a little better suited for a long-range weapon. We get it. You can teleport. Jesus, fuck. Die. Yeah, my missile launcher had to have hit her. She came in with way too little health. Weird, because I wasn't even aiming anywhere near her. Shoulder shrug. Yeah, that's right. That's what happens when you fight humans. Oh. He's so peaceful. He's so peaceful. Where'd he go? Oh, he's just gone.
Get moving before more of it.
Alright. I'm okay with that. I guess the singularity must have caused him to, like, bounce? Neat. I like that. I like that. Talking to your shoe like it's your friend. I like that. Yelling at the walls and make pretend. I like that. Telling you to stop and then you don't. You say you're gonna stab me in my sleep, but you won't. Last week that I saw you on the street, turns out it was a bag of trash. Just a big old bag of trash. I thought you looked like a bag of trash.
My own people.
When we fought the Reapers, they turned our own children against us.
I can't imagine.
That's rough, buddy.
They assumed we would hesitate to kill them.
Did you?
What answer would you prefer?
None. Let's stop talking about this.
No, I'm okay with your answer. You obviously did. A lot. Stuff. Wow, lots of money I don't need. Yay. Bypass. Bypass. Oh, usually she does it multiple times. Alright. I was gonna say bypass every time. Oh, hey, there's a bug. Aww. Alright, let's be a scientist here. Let's try to duplicate the results. Slam. Bounce. No, he didn't bounce. Who are sorry? You mean the giant bug? I don't think that's an Asari, Liara. We have a lot to teach you. God, this is horrifying. Wow, that is a cannibal that wanted to die. God, that is something. Oh yeah. Let's just go up there and kill it. Jesus. Javik. You're high-stepping with your chamber on empty, man. Your ego's writing checks your body can't cash. Look at that. We're not going to punch it to death. Not that it wouldn't be entertaining to try. Okay, so we'd have to board it. We'd have to, like, fight our way to the central core. Then we'd have to hack in to get the core to open so that we could destroy the core. Because we've boarded a Reaper before. Unlike you, Javik, we have been on board a Reaper before. Just gonna say, we have more experience. And guess what? Our species didn't die to kill it. We just killed it. Well, I mean, it was already dead. We just killed its brain. Doesn't matter, we still killed it. Semantics. Ah, they're there. Broken shotgun. Aw. That's sad. That's sadder than all the corpses. Yeah. Alright, how do I get over there? Or dude, can I just shout? Hey! I'm here! Can you just drop a little rope ladder? Can I climb over? Yeah, I can. Without a camera, that's impossible. How could I walk? Hey! The widow! Drasik would be proud. Is there a barrier generator? Ah, yes. Fucking wipe that out. Well, I'm here, aren't I? Motherfucker, don't you know who I am? Of course I can win this war. I am this war. Literally. But also, not a war. We're just fucking being, like, extincted. That's not a war. Yeah, there's a lot of fighting, not a lot of winning. Jesus, what the hell's wrong with this area? It's like I'm shooting invisible walls. There we go. Yeah, it's a lot of winning on the part of the enemy. Oh, there's an Asari there. I bet she must have been absorbing some of the fire. Her hitbox. Ooh, there you are. Bitch. Of course I hit 1. I hit like 6. Oh yeah. Fish in a barrel. Frozen fish in a barrel. Exploding frozen fish in a barrel. Oh. That must have been the lift grenade. This guy's like, don't worry, I'm going to avenge all of my fallen Reaper friends.
That's the last step. Get moving, Commander. Toward the Reaper. It's a way out of here.
You have an
Yeah.
interesting concept of escape.
I was gonna say that's a sentence. Ooh, concentration module 5. That's actually that's something I use. Ooh, that's a good screenshot. That's what slows down time. Oh yeah. Goddamn if that isn't useful. Dare I say broken. Alright, can I just jump? Damn it, I don't want to climb the ladder. Alright. If I want to be a nerd. Got ammo over there. Like I care about these egg sacs. Not gonna waste the bullets. Just detonate on me, whatever. Oh. Alright, Liara, I'm just gonna warn you. When we turn this corner, don't freak out. Don't cry. Just keep your handle your shit.
This nightmare never ends.
I said
It won't. We get to this artifact and we can all wake up.
I told you to handle your shit.
Years later.
50,000 years later. Dude, we get it. You slept for 50,000 years. We get it.
This can't be the last I see of Thessia. We need to get to the temple, Shepard.
Poor Liara. Oh. We're here to help you.
We're trying to reach Outpost Tychus.
You're looking at it.
What about the rest of your squad?
They're all dead. We tried punching through to the scientists, but I'm all that's left.
What about reinforcements?
We had gunships flying support, but things got too hot with that Reaper. They can't chance it.
The hell they can't.
We need them.
I need meat.
That temple. Casualties are unavoidable.
In that case, casualties are about the only thing I can guarantee you.
I know that voice.
This is Outpost Tychus. Is there anybody left on this frequency? We are in need of immediate air support. Commander Shepard is here. Copy. This is Talon 1.
Screenshot.
Talon 5 inbound.
Oh, well maybe I got that second screenshot.
Targets confirmed. Weapons are hot. Light 'em up.
Make it rain.
Talon 1, watch the jamming. Target acquired. I'm hit. The stabilizer blew out.
Eject. I don't think she ejected. They ejected.
This is Talon 5.
Ooh.
Whatever you're gonna do, you better do it now.
I'd rather you crash into that Banshee.
Commander Shepard, I've got your...
And the Banshee is full. Alright, lower the volume. Alright, damage dealers. Warp. And dark channel the fuck out of her barriers. Please, and thank you. And I'll... even though it won't do anything. Okay, that missed. Fucking bitch. Oh, I just noticed that barrier engine. Wow, it hits her from that distance? That's crazy. Balls. Ooh. Shoot her in the cunt! Ow! Fuck. Alright, I can pop one power without giving up my invisibility. Probably a sticky grenade if it can land on her. If I can get it on one of her tits. She shouldn't be able to see me! What the fuck? Why did I get hit? Splash damage, maybe? I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh my god! What the fuck? Get out of my way! I didn't know. I didn't know I could go back down here. I thought it was blocked off. This is so much smarter staying down here. Up there was suicide. I should be dead right now. It doesn't make sense that I'm not. I should be dead. I have no right to be alive right now. Finish her off! Like, yeah, I have no right to be alive right now. Oh, great. The missiles come in after we kill her. That's... Thanks, guys. Fucking kill that son of a bitch. There we go. They all almost murdered me. Time for payback. And not the semi-decent Mel Gibson movie? Was that Mel Gibson? I think that was Mel Gibson. I'm gonna murder everybody for reasons. The John Wick of its time. Sort of. Just less memorable. Oh, hey! It's one of you. Neat. Ooh, this is a good spot to stand. Alright, just for my own gratification. Insanity. Okay. Just making sure. I don't want anybody to ever assume that I'm lowering the difficulty in between parts. Like, that's not my style. Ooh! God damn it! I keep missing the missile launcher. Well, I'm gonna use that against the dragon. Also, let's make a manual save. The mines. The mines of Omega. Yeah, there's like a dragon that lands here. I mean, they're not technically dead. Alright, all the little guys we could handle with the crowd control powers. Oh! You motherfucker. Get out of here. I'm not going to waste any bullets on a husk. Get out of here. They're husks. That's embarrassing. Especially with me holding a missile launcher that I'm saving specifically for a dragon. There it is. Oh yeah, you're gonna shake him. Great, do it. I'm sure you'll live to be 1,000 years old. Thought I remembered one landing, like right in front of us, and we have to kill it. There it is. Ow. Wow, I had full shields. That was fast. Thought I had full shields. Huh. I have no idea what the F happened there. Alright, whatever. That's much more realistic in terms of what a fight with the Reapers would really look like. Alright. Fucking Christ. Oh, wow, that was really not worth it. There's a barrier. God damn it. Alright, you two. Stay here.
I'm on it.
I'm gonna go pop that motherfucking barrier. Or the barrier generator. Barrier engine, whatever.
Keep your head down and give them
I think that's it. I'm behind cover. I'm fine. How are you dead, Liara? Answer me this simple question. Make it rain! There's another barrier? Or does he just still have? Holy ball sack! Wow, that missile launcher really isn't worth it. Barely did anything. Alright. You two take cover, please. I don't think the barrier engine is even up yet. No, it is. Fuck. Alright. You guys take cover a little further back. I'm gonna switch out to my sniper real quick to pop that fucking barrier. There we go. Let's try this again. Invisible! I mean, it didn't do nothing, but man, it barely did shit. This, if I'm being honest, and I'm being real. But it didn't do nothing. Alright, this will be a war of attrition. Wonder if I can throw that far. I can target it. No idea. I don't think I did. A full war of attrition. This is hell. Alright. Get that marauder out of my sight, please. That'll do. Liara, you and I can finish this. Wow. There we go. One nuke. Feel like that should have done a little bit of splash damage on the other, but whatever. Nope. Warp. Oh. You held the line. I mean, we'll do our best. I mean, don't ask too much. I told me to use the power, so use the damn power. Finish it! There we go. Woo! Let's go! I didn't melt in 1 millisecond this time. It was hilarious each time. I loved it. Oh, here we go. Oh, a theme! Oh! Oh, a theme. Hello. How else can I spit in the face of your cultural beauty? Alright, heatsink.
Looks like we're in the clear. Let's get inside.
Yeah, it looks like we just won the war. I don't see a Reaper at all. There are no atrocities happening here.
Let me take a look. It's military-grade encryption. I think I can override it.
You're an archaeologist. Come on. Well, you were.
Among Asari?
No, this is unusual.
Especially since few still follow the Athame doctrine.
Ooh, I should raise the volume. The Athame doctrine. Ooh, some fascinating shit's about to be revealed. I mean, well, fascinating when Javik throws in his 2 cents on Asari history and culture.
Is anyone there?
Something is wrong. Your scientists should be here.
Take a look around. Maybe one of these artifacts is what we're looking for.
Is that the shield of Athame?
What's this?
The goddess Athame's shield. Legends say she used it to protect Thessia when the heavens grew angry. Our ancestors were probably misinterpreting a meteor shower.
It was an asteroid strike. We deflected it.
You mean the Protheans? But that would imply Athame.
Is not what you believe her to be.
Ooh.
Just keep looking.
Oh, shit. The sword of Athame.
Could this be the artifact?
I don't think so. It's the goddess Athame's sword. Myths say she wielded it against the jealous gods who threatened our ancestors.
They were a race called the Ouroboros. Thessia had vast resources. We protected you from them.
Are you actually suggesting that the Protheans intervened in our past?
It's more than a suggestion. I
Oh.
find it strange your scientists would abandon their own planet.
They wouldn't.
Evidence would suggest otherwise. Oh. Ah.
What about this one?
A page from one of our earliest religious texts, the Athame Codex. I doubt this is it. It describes Lucen, Athame's guide who taught our ancestors about the stars.
Your species was deemed to have potential. A pity you didn't live up to it.
Ooh. Sick burn. That looks Prothean to me.
Could this be the artifact?
I don't think so. That's a sculpture of Lucen, one of Athame's servants who walked among my ancestors, bestowing knowledge.
And you don't see the resemblance? He was no servant of an imaginary goddess. He was Prothean.
Liara is just silent. It's like, shit. Holy shit. How did I not put this together? It's so obvious now.
Another page from the Codex. Not very useful. It talks about Athame's guide granting us the gift of biotics as a reward for worshipping her.
That gift involved years of genetic research.
This is almost too much to take.
What, that the Protheans intervened in your species' development on a genetic level? Yeah. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
What are we looking at here?
A primitive rendition of the goddess Athame. She's speaking to her ancient Asari followers. I don't think this is the artifact.
Another one of your myths that somehow looks Prothean.
What you're implying, it's staggering.
We were here in the beginning, watching you grow. Athame was us.
And you don't get any of this dialogue if you don't bring along Javik. And if you never uncover Javik, then technically we don't officially know what the Protheans really look like. We know what the collectors look like, and I guess there would be some resemblance, but like I don't think there's any of that dialogue at all about Protheans.
I'm guessing these are the scientists.
Alright, any cool artifacts to look at in the middle? That each have their own dialogue.
How about this?
It's more from the Codex. Doesn't look promising. It describes how Athame taught our ancestors mathematics.
Before that, you could only count as high as your toes. We took pity. I believe we are missing something.
You could only count as high as your toes. Is that Athame herself?
Doesn't look useful. That's Janiri, Athame's guide who brought enlightenment to Thessia long ago.
He was no servant of an imaginary goddess. He was Prothean.
Just spitting in Liara's face. So you were an archaeologist your whole life and you never uncovered any of these things? Reapers? Protheans? Oh, okay.
What do you know about this?
A fragment from the Codex. It's not what we need. It describes how Athame's guide Janiri gave my people seeds. He taught them the seasons so they could grow crops.
We didn't want you to starve.
See? Benevolence. That isn't the act of monsters. But also, granted, Protheans were pricks, so...
It's the goddess Athame again.
You can still believe that, but it won't change the truth.
This appears to be just what it looks like.
Wonder what she's saying. You are now my servants. Alright, looks like I've interacted with everything but the actual thing.
Their throats.
What happened to them?
They've been slit. The Reapers didn't do this.
Reapers don't
We're
assassinate.
going to have to figure this out on our own.
Who's that supposed to be?
It's Athame. Her image became more like ours over time.
You mean your ancestors tried to hide the truth?
I'm still not willing to believe any of that's real.
Then why does Athame speak Prothean?
What do you mean?
There is something here. I can sense it.
In this temple, I admit it is strange this place has been so well preserved. Though Athame does have great historical significance.
Oh.
We once believed our
Think I'm having a brain thing.
world, looking down on us. There is a universal energy.
Ah! There's a Prothean beacon here.
What? You're sure?
It's not something you forget.
But why hide it?
The answer is obvious. Power and influence. Your people are holding the knowledge of my race for their own gain.
That's why they're so advanced.
That can't be. I can't believe my people would keep this a secret.
A beacon like this could explain why Asari are so advanced.
This temple is thousands of years old. Time enough to make serious progress.
That doesn't make it true.
You can't keep denying reality, Asari. Even a small amount of data would give your species an edge. Or are you insulted that your government didn't involve you?
Wow, Protheans, yeah, they played God a lot.
Leaving behind this sort of information was a mistake. We never really earned it, we just decoded it.
No species has enough time to earn it. The Reapers always destroy them. Without our knowledge, you would have no hope of winning this war.
Yeah, I probably would have kept it quiet too. You know, humans need this. If we had it, yeah, human superiority.
If the wrong people had gotten their hands on this, who knows what could have happened.
If it is true, I'd like to think my government was at least careful about it.
Probably not.
But maybe too careful.
They're governments. Governments
No
are
one's
stupid.
left to tell us how this works.
The few records I can access talk about tapping into Prothean data streams, reconstructing matrices, none of which I see here.
I do. The activation process has begun.
By the goddess. Literally.
Look around. There must be more of these connections.
The goddess Athame.
The beacon seems to think you're Prothean, Shepard. It
I am
must be
Prothean.
the cipher you got back on Pharaohs years ago.
I am Prothean.
Could be the Prothean standing next to you.
No connection here.
The end of the war is near. Find what we need. Finish the...
I'd say that one counts.
Doesn't look like a connection.
Boop.
That isn't what we need.
Alright, I'll do the sword and the shield last.
I can't believe it.
It's gaining power. It's still not complete.
I am complete!
This confirms the Asari owe your superiority to my people.
And you owe the Mass Effect relays to the Reapers. How did that turn out?
Oh!
Good. We'll need that.
Oh, he respects her now. Oh,
This doesn't appear to be a connection. We should keep searching.
so the shield. Oh! Did we just destroy a piece of your culture?
The activation is complete. We can access the beacon now.
Well, let's do it without any threat or danger. Or
We need to
consequence.
hurry. This place isn't going to.
Oh.
Very long.
Obtaining chronological marker. Hold.
There's the Prothean here.
Post-Prothean cycle confirmed.
One of our computers.
Reaper presence detected. This galactic cycle has already reached its extinction terminus. Systems shutting down.
Hold on. We need answers.
To what question?
The catalyst. We need to know what it is to finish the Crucible.
Prothean.
A memory of one of my people.
I am called Vendetta, an advanced virtual
Vendetta.
overseer of the project you refer to as Crucible. He died fighting the Reapers in the Battle of Tranvia 9. Your remaining time is also at an end.
We're all Protheans, so grim.
Ah, tell me about the Crucible.
What happened to the Crucible in your time? Why didn't the Protheans deploy it?
We were sabotaged from within. A splinter group argued we should dominate the Reapers rather than destroy them.
That's dumb. You're dumb.
Our order of battle. Later we discovered the Separatists were indoctrinated.
Sounds like Cerberus.
Suspected as much.
And now we're facing the same problem.
Our studies of past ages led us to believe that time is cyclical. Many patterns repeat.
Like the Reaper attacks.
And beyond, the same peaks of evolution, the same valleys of dissolution. The same conflicts are expressed in every cycle, but in a different manner. The repetition is too prevalent to be merely chance.
We assumed the Reapers were responsible for the pattern.
Perhaps, though I believe the Reapers are only servants of the pattern. They are not its master.
So who is the Master?
Unknown, its presence is inferred rather than observed. The only certainty is its intention. Galactic annihilation. You now stand at that precipice.
Well, help us.
We haven't been
Vigil helped
yet.
us.
We're fighting the Reapers right now.
As does every cycle. But resistance is not enough. Conventional means will not defeat the Reapers.
We already know that. It's why we're building the Crucible. We found your plans.
The Crucible is not a Prothean design. It is the work of countless galactic cycles stretching back millions of years. Each cycle adds to it. Each improves upon it. Thus far, none have successfully defeated the Reapers with it.
But I'm me.
I know a thing or two about killing Reapers. Just tell us what the catalyst is.
Listen to the human. She can be trusted.
I detect you are one of us. You are Prothean.
The last. I am the final hope to avenge our people.
Your mission was known to me. Do you believe this present cycle can deliver retribution?
They have earned the right to try.
Goddamn right.
Tell us what we need to know.
Very well. If you have followed the plans for the Crucible, I will interface with your systems and assist with the catalyst too. Indoctrinated presence detected. Activating security protocol.
Fuck this guy. I hate this guy.
You killed the scientists. What do you want?
Your attention. Someone would like to talk with you.
I would just shoot it.
Shepard,
How did you find this place?
God, that music.
the archives. Or did your shadow broker miss that one?
Show yourself. I promise I won't miss.
Stick to your talents, Dr. Dasani. You've helped uncover the key to subjugating the Reapers.
Or destroying them.
Damn it, Shepard. Destroying the Reapers gains us nothing.
How about peace?
They're just trying to control us. Think about it. If they wanted all organic life destroyed, they could do it. There would be nothing left.
He's not wrong. Like, they are going out of their way to, in a fucked up way, preserve life.
What the hell are you talking about?
I know them, Shepard. I know how they think.
I think you've gotten a little too close to the enemy.
No. I'm saying they've got it right. Why kill when you can control?
Listen to yourself, you sad sack of penises.
The Reapers have it right? You're indoctrinated. You're doing just what they want.
I could say the same of you. Wasting time on a war that can't be won.
The Reapers don't want that.
At least I'm fighting.
Never question my ability to fight. I've been fighting them longer than you can imagine. And don't assume you know me.
I don't know, I can imagine a lot of time.
My methods for dealing with the Reapers are simply more refined than yours.
I mean, this version of Shepard did trust him. Sadly.
I might have believed you once.
Renegade Shepard.
Too far.
Shepard, you're out of your depth. There are choices coming that you're not equipped to make.
At least I'll be making them as a human being. They're just some Reaper puppet.
Oh.
No, there's a better way forward. Humanity can be so much more.
I'm finishing the Crucible and I'm sending the Reapers back to hell.
I can't let you do that. Leng, the commander has something I need. Please relieve her of it.
Fuck this guy.
Understood.
Like, fuck this guy. Fucking hate this guy. I irrationally hate this guy. He is my Otis. How did I get Paragon? Oh, because I talked about hope.
You're slower than
Yeah, because I talked about hope. Fuck you, game. I didn't deserve Paragon. I went all the bottom options.
slower than I imagined, Shepard.
And you're more of a dipshit than I imagined, Kai, bitch. Alright. Man, I hate this guy.
I've been hit.
Cover me while I return. Fucking coward. What a fucking cowardly bitch.
Get to cover!
No! Kill him! I want him dead! I want his family dead! Oh! Good shot there, dumbass! No, he actually died like a badass. Like, you're not gonna goad me. Like, I know how he died, and it was awesome. It was honorable. Like, you're not gonna goad me.
I need to recharge. Cover me.
The gunship's taking up position.
Oh, I can't win this fight on my own. Can you please cover me while I hide? Bitch. Fucking sticky grenade. Fuck you. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. Let's fucking hit that again. Let's just throw all my sticky grenades. I don't give a shit. God, look at his shields. He barely got anything back. Hit him with everything. The fuck did you just hit me with? Liara? Well, I mean, you don't exactly have many good powers to use against him anyway.
Is that the best you've got?
I'm like giving 1% to your sorry ass.
You've had your fun now, Shepard. It's a pity.
Oh, you gonna hide again, Koi Ling?
The good ones never last.
There's only one way this ends.
What, you crying on the toilet after masturbating? I've been there. Guess what? It's not that bad.
Target the supports.
Oh yeah, you're really tough with all of your fighters supporting you. I'm gonna cut your head off, clone you, and then feed your clone your own fucking head. You son of a bitch.
Cerberus thanks you for all your hard work.
I'm gonna chop your dick off and shove it down your throat. You son of a bitch. And not just for Thane, but just because I fucking hate you. I hate this guy. Like, I don't know what it is about him. I irrationally hate him. Maybe it's his arrogance. The fact that he's just a little bitch about everything the whole time. Also, fun little plot hole here that bugs me. That Prothean beacon was very active and very aware of the Reapers, and the Asari had that for thousands of years. It never warned them about the Reapers? Like, it was very active. It even had pictures of Reapers. It talked about Reapers. It never once warned them, like, oh, by the way, there's this thing that you should know. Like, never? Huh. Food for thought.
Shepard!
Liara, my love from another universe. You shouldn't have saved me. You should have killed him. Just create a black hole inside of his cardiovascular system. I'm sure he won't be fine. The music. Ooh, that's a screenshot.
This is Shepard. Give us your location.
I repeat, is anyone on this frequency?
We read you. Give me your
The lieutenant's down. Our zone is collapsing. What happened to Shepard? Did they make it?
Looks like Javik fell on his keys.
I saw them. Please, is anybody there?
I like how Liara is comforting me. Shouldn't I be comforting her? My god. What a defeat. Like, we're watching the extinction of the Asari race. The destruction of their culture. Like, I feel like Liara should be a little more traumatized than me. Like, it's one thing for me to be having a hissy fit, sure, but... I may look fine as hell in this dress, but I failed. I'm a failure. I'm a big ol' suck.
Commander Shepard, are you there? Commander.
Counselor,
Your planet's gone.
the mission.
Contact with Thessia has been cut off. When will the Crucible be ready to use?
Counselor,
About that.
the news was better. We didn't get the information.
Why not?
Cerberus was there. We were defeated. We don't know how to finish the Crucible.
I don't know what to say. What was the situation on Thessia?
Deteriorating fast. The Reapers are there in strength.
Then I should be going. Plans must be put in motion. Continuity of civilization has to be considered. I never imagined this day would come.
It's so heavy.
Just did. Sorry.
Like, that's so heavy. It was like, what, 40 years ago humans didn't even believe aliens were real, and now this is all going on?
Asari forces are in full retreat. It is no longer safe for us to remain in this system.
Get us out of here.
Shepard.
God, I really am sorry. Even Renegade Shepard is sorry.
Could have predicted Cerberus would reach Thessia before us.
Well, we're supposed to predict this shit.
To hell with predictions.
lost, and that's on me. As is the data on the catalyst. I'm sick of Cerberus beating us to the punch.
Fucking kill them all.
Take them in the balls first for a change.
I'm with James.
Yep.
Anyone know where they're hiding?
Edie.
Anyone?
Trainer.
Well, there is something.
A good addition to the
Trainer.
team.
I was able to track Kai Leng's shuttle through the relay and extrapolate his destination. But the signal disappeared in the Yera system.
Naturally.
It's not just gone, though. The signal is being actively blocked.
So they're still there.
How?
I'm not sure, but something is interfering with all signal activity in that region of space.
Commander, the Yara system is home to Sanctuary and little else. Sanctuary is a supposed safe haven for war refugees.
You think it's worth checking out, Trainer?
Just staring.
Yes, Mom, I do.
If Specialist Trainer hadn't examined the data so astutely, the interference would have been undetectable.
Cool. We'll stroke her ego later. We got shit to do.
If that's where Kai Leng went, then that's where we're headed.
It's not much of a lead, but I'm game if you are.
It's a lead. We've come too far to let Cerberus screw us over. I want that Prothean data. I want the catalyst.
I want Kai Leng's head mounted on the front of the ship.
Dismissed.
I want his bones at the bottom of every toilet we have.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available on VidCom.
And I want the DNA ready for cloning constantly, so if we run out of bones to shit on, we will clone more and shit on them for the rest of time. Every toilet in human history from here on out will have a piece of Kai Leng at the bottom. Just waiting.
Shepard, I heard about Thessia.
We were so close, Anderson. So damn close to ending this war.
You didn't think it'd be that easy, did you?
Yeah, I did.
I knew going in what the Reapers were capable of, but I also knew what I was capable of. And losing the Asari homeworld wasn't in the playbook.
Shepard, you know how many times I got my ass handed to me over the years?
Oh, did you lose a planet?
First contact war back in the day was a goddamn miracle. They said I was a hero. I just felt lucky to get out alive. So maybe Kai Leng did beat you.
Ugh.
What of it?
Fuck that guy.
It could cost us the war.
These guys in the Resistance, they know it's a losing proposition. They know the chances of seeing tomorrow are slim to none. But we all signed up anyway. Hell, I'm sitting in London right now staring at rubble. I was born here. And it's looking like I might die here too. So I say point us at the Reapers and we'll take our chances.
I mean, I respect your vigor, but we need more than chance.
I'm not willing to bank this whole war on a hope and a prayer.
Well, truth is, we could use a bit of both right now. Shake this off, Shepard.
I will.
Anderson out.
Thank you, Keith David. Alright. Back to the war. Now that we're actually fighting the war again. And not just doing side missions and having parties and going on wacky adventures. And now back to the seriousness of war. I feel like Liara probably needs to talk.
Not after we took down that Reaper on Rack. I don't know.
Oh, when the Quarians went extinct?
But there's no way we could have stopped every Reaper on Thessia. The Asari should have jumped in earlier.
You're blaming the Asari? I mean, yeah, they should have jumped in earlier, but I mean, like, there's nothing they could have done to prevent what we just witnessed.
Commander, Cerberus has attacked a comm facility on Ontaron. I've updated the galaxy map.
Oh, good! Other side missions, even though there's a Fate of the Galaxy thing going on.
Thanks for listening, Commander.
Yeah, I'm always willing to listen to you.
And right now, it's the best lead we've got.
Oh, her head! Oh!
Good luck.
Oh, she went like full Beetlejuice.
Commander.
Oh! That was some shit right there. I feel like Liara needs to talk. She might be crying on her bed right now. I would not blame her. I would not blame her one little bit. Alright, so we just need to add a few billion more names to this wall. They weren't members of the Normandy, but I mean, like, well, unofficially.
Dr. Tassoni has gone to speak with the Prothean.
Ooh, that's right. That's right. She's firing on all cylinders right now. She's pissed. She's drunk. She's pissed. She'll see you in the list. Liara Stein. Liara Stein. She's drunk. She's glad. She's come from Gelderland. She's come from Gelderland. Hey, Gary. How you doing? Want to talk about what just happened?
Any word from your family?
Sorry I didn't bring you.
They made it off Palaven. It was tight, but they're okay.
That's fantastic. That must be a weight off your shoulders.
Kiss him.
It is. Though this being a war, one burden replaces another.
What happened?
I just had to make a tough call with the Primarch. He said our fleets are being decimated, so I advised him to cease all offensive operations against the Reapers.
A full retreat?
The only way to save Palaven now is to hold our ships back for the Crucible.
True.
But if I'm wrong, then a lot of other Turian families won't be as lucky as mine.
Man, that's a tough call. That is a tough call, because I understand their need to hold them back and to evacuate people, but, like, we need those ships.
If it means anything, I would have given the Primarch the same advice.
Yeah, there's that ruthless calculus again.
Sacrifice 1 million to save 1 billion.
Speaking of which, I hear the Solarians are helping us out. Did you manage that?
Well, I sabotaged the cure. Wow, I could just be honest with him. Renegade Shepard, though, isn't... I've never done that. How would he feel about me sabotaging the cure? I'm tempted to do that and then reload a save. Just so I could see what he would have to say. I'm too worried that the save would get overwritten and I'd be stuck with that. So no, I'm gonna lie. I'm a badass at the diplomatic table, dude.
Careful negotiation about strategy.
If that strategy involved paying a price to save Earth, I wouldn't be one to judge you, Shepard.
I'm Renegade Shepard. I lie. I wonder what he would say, though.
Not something you can ever get used to. Seeing a world go down like that. Thousands of years of civilization on fire. But it wasn't your fault.
It's pretty rough. Alright, it's 2:19 right now where I am. The autosave is at 2:13, which I feel... I'm going to tell him the truth, and then I'm going to reload the save, because I don't think I've ever told him... Like, I've only ever played the evil Sabotage the Cure Shepard once. And I'm pretty sure I didn't tell him the truth. I'm curious what he would think about me fucking over the Krogans that hard. Like, I'm just curious. Do I have to talk to Anderson again? I think I probably do. Alright, I'll make a manual save this time.
Damn close.
You didn't think it'd be...
Words. Jargon. Hope. Hope and a prayer. Damn, I thought when we took that Reaper down on Rannoch, but I don't know anymore.
Not after we took down that Reaper on Rannoch. I don't know. Yeah, but there's no way we could have stopped everything.
Alright. Trainer, you did good. Thanks for listening. No, there's an N7 communication hub. Stuff. Alright, I'll make a save when I get outside of the battery. The calibration room. I already know Liara's down talking to Javik, so no point in me going over there anymore. I'm just so damn curious what he would think. No! God damn it. Alright. Not the Rannoch save. I'll probably never do anything with it.
They made it off. It is.
I'm glad you had to make a tough decision.
A full retreat?
The only way to save Paladin now is to
Cold calculus.
If it means anything.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I hear the Solarians are helping us out. How did you manage that?
I basically committed genocide. Long-term genocide.
I made sure the genophage cure wouldn't work. It was the price for Solarian cooperation.
A few years ago, I would have said you paid too much. But now, if there was a deal that could save Palaven, I wouldn't be so certain.
Ooh, he's very accepting.
Did Morden just go along with it?
Well, Took some persuading.
Well, if I'd killed Morden, he would have to hear that I did that.
You tricked Reeve.
Can you blame me?
No, not at all. I can thank you for it. Rex might have figured it out, but I guess Reeve is too stupid. Of course, I can't actually tell him that, but wow. He doesn't know. You played both sides.
Wow. He's turned on. Okay, do I get... I got reputation, but I don't think I got any Paragon. I don't think that actually gave me any Paragon or Renegade. It was just a conversation choice. I will leave him with that information. Fuck it, I'm not going to reload that save. Yeah, I'll leave him with that information. That was... Huh. Interesting reaction, Garrus. He recognized the horribleness of it, but at the same time, the necessity. Well, I mean, the cold calculating necessity. Like, it was not necessary. I could have just cured the damn... Oh, but with Reeve and not Rex? Oh, the Krogan, no. No, they're going to wipe us all out. Here we go.
Those were all lies back there.
They were not.
My people weren't animals for your kind to experiment on.
You wanted to know more about your history, Asari. Now you do.
I have a name. It's Liara Tassoni, and I'd appreciate you using it from now on.
Preach.
No, you're not worth it. There's been enough death today.
Javik doesn't give a shit. That is the image of someone who gives no fucks. Also, that's a good screenshot if I crop out the dialogue or Photoshop out the dialogue. That's a good screenshot. She'll get over it.
She's having a bad day. We all are.
It will get worse. There's no time to coddle the feelings of a depressed Asari. We recover from this defeat, or we die.
He cares nothing for any of us. It's fascinating.
It was good to see another of my kind, even if he was just a ghost. One more Prothean fights the Reapers. If there is to be victory in this war, it will be for all cycles. The living will avenge the dead. And do not concern yourself with Thessia's fate, Commander. The loss of a planet is insignificant next to the loss of the galaxy.
Man, he is so numb to the pain of everything going on. Alright, do I get to see that memory shard?
I suffered many defeats in the last war, Commander. Let this loss be the fuel that powers your rage. Your Liara Asari asks many questions. You would think she's never seen a...
Okay, we're past the dramatic dialogue. And now we're back to him just questioning Liara. I mean, do you want to give an interview, Diana? Like, I will openly tell you how badly this is going.
You know, in the old days, they didn't have automatic cameras. Reporters had to cake on the makeup. Do we need to talk, Commander?
Get off my ship! No, carry on.
Not right now, Allers. Let me know when we do.
I love that you can just kick her off your ship, and then this room is just empty and pointless. Alright, now... Well, let's see what James and Cortez have to say about Thessia. But now I feel like you can talk to Liara. Hey, man.
Sounded like quite an ordeal getting that Turian reactor up and running.
I've been through worse.
Well, glad you were able to get some help from Captain Ryan.
Oh, wow, that was the...
Just a shame what happened to him.
That was the side mission. Okay, he doesn't care about Thessia.
Hey, for what it's worth, I know how it feels to lose like that.
Oh, a species?
Make it easier, but you're just human like the rest of us.
If you try to make me feel better, it's not working, Lieutenant.
Hey, everyone on this ship knows you did all you could. You need to cut yourself some slack. Whatever it takes to get that data back from Cerberus. We're behind you.
Hoo-yah.
Whatever it takes to end this.
Noted.
Don't worry, we're gonna kill all the fucking Cerberus stooges that are pissing me off. Especially Kai Lang. The horrors I have imagined and dreamed in my mind. There are no words to describe the horror that that son of a bitch will suffer through. We will feed him nothing but his own entrails for the rest of time. That son of a bitch. And he will live to feel all of it. Every cut, every
I've studied
scream.
Protheans my entire life. If I'd been shown the beacon on Thessia earlier,
You would have needed Shepard's cipher to comprehend it.
I still could have learned from it. Instead, my mother hid the galaxy's most important archaeological find from me. It must have been such a joke to her when I became a Prothean researcher.
The penalties for withholding Protean technology are among the harshest in Council space. Your mother's motives may have been simply to shield you.
Perhaps. Thank you, Edie. I hadn't considered that.
Okay, so they threw a line of dialogue in there that actually justifies why... Well, partially justifies why the Asari didn't know about the Reapers. Because they had a working, active Prothean beacon for 1,000 years. And that beacon had confirmed information on the Reapers. It was talking about the Reapers. It showed a map of Reapers attacking a planet. It knew all about the Reapers. Like, we didn't even have to try that hard to access it. But I guess because they didn't have the Prothean cipher, they couldn't comprehend it. But I still feel like they could have mined the data out of there. They've been mining data from it for 1,000 years. I feel like eventually they would have been like, what's a Reaper? Like, something would have popped up. I guess they never got to R in the Prothean database. Sorry, Liara.
How did this happen, Shepard?
This is a much sweeter moment when we're romantic.
The Asari's history. The Protheans made it a lie all along, and I abandoned my people to hunt for the catalyst.
Liara, you had nothing to do with the attack on Thessia.
Nothing to do with it? I told those people on Thessia we'd save them. How many Asari died because I demanded their help?
I can't do it. I can't console her. We don't have time for this shit, Liara.
Liara, I need you present. I need your help looking for the catalyst.
I can't forget the destruction of my home.
I didn't say that. I want to know if you'll be ready for the next mission.
Of course I am.
Good. I wanted to make sure.
I understand. Honestly, I'd welcome anything to occupy my mind right now.
This is such a sweeter moment when we're romantic. That was so cold and calculating. Oh my god, that's such a sweeter moment when you're a genuine friend consoling another genuine friend.
I need some time, Shepard.
That was so cold and calculated. Oh, that was rough. That was real rough. Waking up at 1 a.m. and not getting good sleep are not good combinations. Oh boy, you could really feel it in the back of your eyes sometimes. Oh. And then of course, doing backbreaking labor for hours does not help.
Cerberus is gonna have a hard time recruiting now. So Thessia, huh? I guess the Asari are wishing they had fewer dancers and more commandos right about now.
Oh!
Too soon?
Oh! Just like the Twi'leks. Stop dancing and start doing something. Oh! You're out of line, Seth Green.
You're a damn good pilot, Joker, and I put up with a lot because of that. But we are in the middle of a war.
Oh, here we go. He gets real.
You see this? Tiptree. Little colony out in the ass end of nowhere. My dad lives there. So does my sister. Reapers rolled in about 2 weeks ago. So you can assume that I'm generally aware there's a war on Commander.
So why the jokes?
Because Edie says that according to your armor's metabolic scans, you're under more stress now than during the Skillian Blitz. Like more than Torfan, where you put your whole damn squad through a meat grinder. And the last time I had a briefing with Anderson, he told me to take care of you. The guy leading the resistance on Earth is worried about you. And I'm supposed to help.
Well, I don't need your damn help, cripple.
When I want a damn pep talk, I'll ask for one. Otherwise, you're my pilot, not my therapist. Are we clear?
Yes, Commander.
Oh my god, I'm pushing everybody away. I hate it. He's my friend and I love him. Oh my god.
Commander.
Oh my god. I hate being evil Shepard. Oh my god. An asshole's one thing, but Evil. Ah.
Shepard, I have a question about human behavior.
This isn't the best time, Edie.
Perhaps humor? A penguin is driving through the Arizona desert.
Oh.
I'm not in
Arizona, what a
A
shithole.
lively rendition of La Marseillaise?
No.
Very well. I will maintain a respectful silence until you indicate otherwise. Hello, Shepard.
I apologize for that cripple line, Joker. I'm just playing my role as Evil Shepard. I love you, dude. I love you so much. But I can't say that because I'm in character. An Evil Shepard don't give two fucks about you looking after me. Back to work. That hurt to do. Oh man. Poor Joker. Like, I really love him. Alright, communications hub. I'll do it eventually. Before the final Cerberus mission. Coffee. Oh, man, killing Rex, betraying the Krogan, voluntarily wiping out, or letting the Krogan get wiped, or Quarian get wiped out, melting the Rachni, being Cerberus's puppet through all of 2, giving them the collector base, even murdering Astley. Like, oh man. There's some rough shit to be said. And being so disconnected from all my crew. There's some rough shit that goes down with playing a full Evil Shepard. When you're aware of how it could be otherwise. Oh. And when you have a genuine love for the characters. Which I do. Like, it can be real rough, man. Alright, back to Horizon. I'm sure there's no atrocities being committed even as we speak on Horizon. Have I ever brought Javik on this mission? I mean, I'd rather have Edie for her overload, but I'm not sure I've ever brought Javik with me. He'd probably have some interesting things to say. And of course I want that damn singularity. It's a lifesaver. Just a quality of life thing. As much as I'm trying to play differently. I am trying to play differently. I never bring James either. I always bring Garrus. I love Edie. I love Liara. James is cool, it's just I never bring him. He might have some interesting dialogue. And I feel like Liara needs to get her head straight, so in character, like... In character, I feel like Edie's the right person to bring along right now because she can keep her emotions in check because she doesn't have them. You know, she's Data. You know, she can... I mean, she might have emotions. It's hard to say. She might be like Johnny 5. You know, she feels shit, but she wasn't programmed to feel shit, but she does feel shit. But it can't be verified that she feels shit because she's a robot. There's a lot of gray area when it comes to artificial intelligence. And I could think of a lot of TV shows and movies that have touched on this topic.
What do we know?
Edie?
The sanctuary facility was devoted to aiding refugees from Reaper-controlled systems. The facility went offline recently, and no communications have come or gone since. It is unclear why Kai Lang or Cerberus would be interested in sanctuary.
We don't say that name. We just say bitch Lang.
We don't leave until we're one step closer to Cerberus.
Ma'am, I'm picking up a signal from the facility. It's weak, but I'll try to boost it.
Do it.
That's Miranda's sister. If she's here, Miranda can't be far away.
That's our link to Cerberus.
Edie just coming in from the side. And the director just shouted, like, and enter camera frame. Because I like to assume we're just controlling characters in a movie.
Stay sharp, people.
And cold ammo.
Yeah. But who is fighting?
Cold ammo. I only switched to Disruptor for Kai Lang. Because he's all shields. Sorry, Pitch Lang. Ah, I didn't mean to say his name. He doesn't deserve that honor.
Yes, radio's offline. Something's jamming our signals.
Alright, both of you can keep your emotions in check. So focus on the mission. I didn't bring Liara because she's a ball of sadness right now. I didn't bring Garrus because I'd just be looking to tap that ass. And I didn't bring James because I'd probably just be looking to tap that ass. So I brought you two because there's no fear in me tapping either of your asses. So let's go. Good. Kill everything that comes out of that shuttle. Alright. Do they have a... No, okay. Everything. Don't let it survive to hit the ground. I think it survived. Uh-oh. Or maybe it didn't survive. I'm not seeing anything on the ground. Neat. Alright, well, we still gotta wipe out that nemesis. Oh, it survived. Okay. Or maybe that's a different one. Alright, we gotta kill the sniper. We have to. Pull that bitch. Alright. Wipe out those barriers, please. And lift grenade. Oh, your brain exploded.
And looks like the Reapers were hunting them down.
That was the time they started killing each other.
That was tidy and efficient. I like it. That was tidy and efficient. Love this game. I'm looking forward to playing it on Legendary eventually. But I have so many games that I really, really, really want to play. You see, when I started 2021, man, my New Year's resolution was to make more time for video games because I spend too much time not playing them lately. Like for 2020. I played a lot of video games for a month. Well, for like 3 weeks. But outside of those 3 weeks where California was in lockdown, yeah, I played a lot of video games for those 3 weeks. I streamed like every day with the exception of like 2 or 3. But outside of those few weeks, like I barely touched a video game. And that's sad because I love video games. So I made a big push to let 2021 be the year. And I started so strong for the first like month and a half. And then my puppy got sick. And then I just stopped playing video games for like 3.5 months. But I'm back to video games. I'm going to try to distract myself with plenty of video games. And I've got a lot to play. A lot of classic old Nintendo games. A lot of new Nintendo Switch games that I have that I bought off eBay. For a fraction of the price that I would pay otherwise. And they're first party titles. So it's, you know, quality games. Luigi's Mansion 3. Pokemon Shield? I think I got Shield, not Sword. God, I got a lot more than that. I'm really just drawing a blank. I got a shitload of... I bought a bunch of them. Bought like 5. Just can't think of the others, but I'm excited to play them all. Then, yeah, the classic ones. The Metroid Prime games I'd love to play.
What happened here?
The old Zelda games I'd love to play.
Come on.
I still want to play Dead Space 2. Because I've never really played it.
That's where we're headed.
Not really. Like, I played, like, the first hour on my buddy's console years and years ago, but then I never went back to it. Like, there's Alien Isolation. I've been wanting to play that for a long time. Or, more accurately, I've been wanting to beat it, because I did play it. I played, like, the first half of the game. But then I just stopped for no reason. And never went back. God, it's annoying me that I can't remember the Nintendo games. Like, I bought a bunch of them. Luigi's Mansion 3. Pokemon Shield. I already owned Zelda, the Dreamy, Link's Awakening, the Dreamy one. I already owned that, so that wasn't one of them. I'm gonna look. I feel like this is bugging me, and I've got them just like over here. Like, the fact that I can't remember. Oh, I'm ashamed of myself. Alright. Alright. Didn't realize I chose an iron Ziploc. Jesus Christ. Alright. Okay. Super Mario 3D All-Stars. That was one of them that I bought. I'm very excited to play that one because it had 3 really classic, really good Mario games. It had Mario 64, which, you know, it's always great to play that. It had Mario Galaxy, underrated game, and it had Mario Sunshine, underrated game. Not underrated game, very beloved game. I thought I bought more than that. Did I just buy those 4? Huh, maybe I just bought those. Okay, so the only one I forgot was the Super Mario 3D All-Stars for the Nintendo Switch. I have them in my little case here. And then I've got Mario Odyssey that my buddy bought me years ago, which was a great gift and I loved it. I've never played it. It's on my list. I do want to play it. It's just I keep... it's on my list, buddy. It was a great gift and I do love it. I was so happy to get it. It's all, I'm gonna get to it one day, I promise. I really am. I really thought I bought more games than that. Maybe I was just looking at more games than that. I know I had a few on my list. And a few I didn't buy. What were those other games? Well, I know there's a few right now I really want to buy. They just released Subnautica, and its new spiritual successor, Below Zero? Yeah, and I really want to play both of those. I mean, I love Subnautica. I've played the hell out of that. In spite of its glitches, that game is a damn near masterpiece. As for actual games, though, ooh, what was that other one? There was one specifically I really wanted to buy, and I just couldn't find a good price. I don't know. Whatever. Whatever. That one's not bugging me so much. At least I didn't really forget too much. I thought I forgot more. Alright, to the game. To Mass Effect. I got distracted by my own shit enough.
Footage from security cameras.
That's a lot of people.
To organize the new arrivals.
Come on. Let's keep looking.
I'm sure they all got brought somewhere better. To quote Byron, we will all come together in a better place. Not a cult. A better place for us. I swear, we're not a cult. And we will all come together. Okay, we might be a cult. In a better place. Oh, Babylon 5. Fascinating show. Also, one of my favorites. Yeah, I love it. It could be cheesy at parts, sure. But, I don't know. It was bold. It was ambitious. And I respect the hell out of that.
But where are all the people?
And it had a very solid idea of what it wanted to be. So, you know, it wasn't figuring itself out the entire time. A little bit of the time. But that's more logistics.
Got a fragment of something.
Like the first captain, they didn't plan on replacing him. But the guy had issues. Poor guy.
I love you, but I have to take care of her. The clinics were closing their doors to refugees. I couldn't borrow credits from you. I don't know where I learned about Sanctuary. Around, I guess. Seemed perfect. Somewhere to hide, you know? Just till she got better. I can see the place out the window. It's huge. They already have people waiting for us.
I just remembered. I forgot to find the Asari's lover. I found a dead Asari journal, like voice journal, and she wanted me to pass the message on to her lover on the Citadel. That she died, and I didn't do that. Whoopsie daisies. Well, everyone on the Citadel is going to be goo pretty soon anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, metagaming it.
Got something, Commander.
Casualties, both sides.
Ooh, hello. Heyo. Hey! Aww, it's the cute ones. The ones that literally can't do anything against us. Alright, you're just gonna burn to death. Or explode. Oh, how'd you get behind us? Well. Alright. You son of a bitch. Try that again. Ouch town. Get him on the ground and step on his face.
An observation deck. Looks like a dead end.
We need an exit. Keep looking.
Ba-da-bam-ba, together in a better place. God, it's a pity I just recently rewatched all of Babylon 5 because I'm kind of in the mood again for it, which is crazy. And, I mean, not that recently. I think I watched it all before I went to Arizona last year. So it's actually been a moderate chunk of time. I think it was before I went to Arizona. It was before Patrick and Sissy watched it that I did my watch. My rewatch. Because I've seen that show a couple of times now. Well, now 3, I suppose. Once when it first came out, I was doing my best to keep up with every episode. But back then, you know, we didn't have streaming, so I probably missed a few episodes. Once again, when I was in college, and I had the DVDs. And then once last year. So yeah, I've seen that series 3 times.
Shepard. That's Miranda.
Who? You mean Yvonne Strahovski? Of Chuck fame? Oh, I love her.
If you've managed to get this far, you must be desperate or stupid.
Or both.
Listen to me. This is
Desperately
not a
stupid.
refugee camp. This is a Cerberus facility run by my father, Henry Lawson. Turn back now. There is no help to be found here. All communication is being blocked from the central tower.
Sanctuary is so horrific. What it is a war crime.
Cerberus, Reapers, and Miranda's crazy father. Any ideas how this all fits?
Like, this is one of the worst things that happens in the Reaper War. Like, these people are all scared and running for their lives. And they're promised at least some semblance of safety. And that is used against them to torture and kill, like, all of them. Whew. all for experiments and for recruitment, because I think a lot of the people that we're fighting, the Cerberus husks, are these people transformed into Cerberus husks. So like, how monstrous. Using people's fear and hope against them. Like, that's beyond a war crime. Cerberus deserves to burn in hell just for that. God, this... God, this is very GoldenEye. It's like, oh, there's a giant facility under the water. For England, James? No. For me. Sean Bean! Somehow I'm still alive! Of course they have.
Let's pick up the pace.
Alright, I'm not seeing any buttons. Ooh, it's a wall safe for no reason. Probably with a shitload of money. Money. I'm already full on ammo. Oh man, Sanctuary's fucked up.
Look around for a switch.
Well, I mean, you know, I'll always carry a Nintendo Switch with me if I can.
Power switch. There.
Yes. This process is known to me. They do not kill what can be useful. Sorry, Commander.
I think I understand. Being turned into husks.
That music, that melodic. Oh. Aw, he just wants to play. I always knew I would die like this. I had a dream of this last night. This exact thing happened. It's crazy. You were here, and you were here.
The elusive man would not make a move without an assured benefit.
It's true. The elusive man has a plan for everything he does.
Reaper forces have made a mess of the facility.
I'm shutting down the power to the processing plant to lock them down. We should keep them out of the entrance as well.
I hope you make it through this, Miranda. But because I didn't help you, I'm not sure you will. But I did do your loyalty mission in the last game.
Miranda Lawson has arrived sooner than expected.
Bitch Lang.
Only if she gets in your way. Stay focused on the research data. Find it and get out.
Yes, sir.
Damn it. Let's move.
We have a head that needs chopping. Let's go. Oh. Hello, friend. I need to lower the volume. Alright, there we go. Up. Oh, thank you, friends. Slam him. Wish I had a big AoE. Lift grenade. I mean, I got two of them. Burn you. Alright. Tidy. Damn it. Freeze. Trust me, I'm doing you a favor by exploding your corpses. If I returned into one of those, I would be completely okay with somebody doing that to my body. Freeze me and explode me. Like, whatever. At that point, it doesn't matter. Justifying monstrous shit. So cold. Who dare? Huh, I see him on radar, but I don't see shit. There they are! Found him! Alright, float him, please. Thank you. Appreciate the help. Wow, that other marauder is not looking great. Heyo! Boop. Boop. The lift grenade might stagger it. Oh, she picked him up! Oh, Javik! Oh, my beautiful boy! Alright. Let's do this. Rest in peace, Javik. You put up one hell of a fight. 50,000 years worth of fighting. Fucking Flash. Alright. You think you are the Speed Force? Just popping in with lightning everywhere for no reason. Take this, Nora. Hey, yo! That's not what you want to see when you turn the corner. Dude! Ah! She's almost got her incinerate back. There we go. Mine might finish it. Hey! I'm coming, Javik. It's just taking a little longer. Whatever. Damn it. Alright, Edie, you stay there. Pop his shields, please. Thank you. Oh, he just froze, piece of shit. Stand up so I could blow you up. That'll work. It's time to slam. He's fine. Goodbye, Shields, my old friend. I've come to freeze your head again. Ah! On your feet, Prothean. Ayo. I think I came from there. Oh, another sexy log. Nope. Well, yes. Not a sexy log, though.
The Reaper's use of dragon's teeth to create husks is ingenious. The Reaper nanites attach themselves to the adrenaline released and quickly move through the body to speed conversion to the final husk state.
Fascinating.
This is what happens when you allow machines to think for you. You become slaves.
I want to eat you, my pretty. Would you like a blueberry cupcake? I will, yes. Yeah. Memory change. Or modify memory, whatever. That was sprinkled with the dust of deliciousness. That does remind me of a hag.
We've proven that adrenaline and its cross-species equivalence is most effective and efficient.
Figure out how Reaper indoctrination.
Stuff. And Miranda.
Terminal's damaged. Hang on.
The Reapers wish this place to be shut down. Maybe we'll find answers.
Doesn't make sense. Cerberus and the Reapers were getting along. What changed?
It's working, Shepard.
They probably realized that Cerberus has different agendas.
I have to get word out. Some refugees are turned into husks. Some are indoctrinated and shipped to the elusive man. Whoever's left is used in experiments. The data indicates that my father is trying to figure out how Reaper indoctrination works.
Tricking refugees with food and shelter only to turn them into test subjects. And for what?
Your choices will become less appealing as the Reapers devour your galaxy.
I suggest tracking the shipment she mentioned. They could lead to the elusive man.
Javik is like okay with it.
Come on. Miranda said she was headed to the tower.
I don't know if there's any moral justification, even saving species, for that. Like, I think at that point, if that's the only decision you have, maybe it's better to just let your species go down with a little dignity. I don't know. You know, a fight to the bitter end, that kind of thing. As opposed to compromising your moral integrity to such a dramatic extent. I mean, my God. Monstrous. Where's that screaming bitch? Oh, there's a barrier engine. Fuck that. Also, I need to reapply my barrier because I just accidentally exploded it. Alright, explode, please. Where is that the screaming bitch? No, it's a marauder. Oh, there's another barrier engine. Pretty sure there is a screaming bitch somewhere around here. I'm just firing at nothing right now. Ooh, I'm dead. Shepard! Oh my God! She'll be alright. No! Her kidney just exploded out the back of her spine. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! She's on the ground convulsing, guys. Alright, wipe out the barrier engine right out of the gate. I know where the other one is. Take it out too. Oh, I didn't even, okay, there's a third one. Because fuck those things. Just stand there, sure. Aw. This is working out much better now that none of them have barriers. I'm able to freeze them a lot faster. Oh, there's another barrier engine back there somewhere. Fuck that thing. Alright, you have more shields. Let's just fucking take care of you. Slam him! Ah! Was there no Banshee? I thought that Banshee through the glass was in here. Yeah, maybe not. It's time to save! Just in fucking case. It's time to save. Hey, Locust. I think that's a decent weapon. Shotgun blade, always awesome. That'll be cool for my like melee build that I might one day do. Maybe. I doubt I'll do that on a recording, but like, just fucking around.
We're very close. Understanding the indoctrination process is one thing. However, turning it to our advantage is proving to be quite another. This is assembly line science. The sheer brute force of numbers and repetition is doing the thinking for us. Effective, but discovery happens at a pace. Creating these husk creatures was our first success. While not true husks, they still respond to Reaper signals. More work ahead, but we are moving forward.
Monster! Alright. That's all those. Alright, Miranda. Drip feed us the next part of this exposition.
Heavy resistance outside the tower. If you're receiving this, I've got evidence you cannot ignore. Confirmation that my father is working for the elusive man.
Connection established.
I have your report on the process, Mr. Lawson. Cut to the chase. Can you do it?
Theoretically, control is possible, yes. The Reaper subjects we converted are responding, but it's difficult to maintain.
I thought that might be the case. Not to worry, Henry. With Sanctuary's help, we'll get it sorted.
If he can control Reaper minions, we have a potent weapon.
I'll play the rest of it.
We've done it. We've found a way to co-opt their control signal. As long as the Reaper troops remain in close proximity to our signal, we can maintain control indefinitely.
Excellent news. And how could we extrapolate this technique to apply to the Reapers themselves?
That's a much bigger challenge.
Now we know why the Reapers attacked Sanctuary.
They ascertained what the Cerberus plan was. Unfortunate news for the elusive man.
But it's good news for us. We finally have our link to Cerberus. Lowering the access ladder. Come on, let's move.
One moment, Commander. It isn't finished.
Ah, bitch Lang.
Damn it. Oh, she's ready for him.
Alright. It's time to shoot that motherfucking prick. Alright, I see that barrier engine. You're my target. Nope. Fucking auto aim. I don't want or need aim assist. Thank you very much. I want that second barrier engine gone. There we go. Alright, you two. Go the fuck over there before you just die. Alright, hopefully there were only those two barrier engines. Well, that'll do. Ow. Oh. Waste of ammo. Fuck. I can't take cover on any of that. That sucks. Let's heal up a little bit. Oh, is that a screamy? No, that's a cannibal. Alright, that Ravager's kind of weak. Do that. Freeze! Alright, Edie. You will be remembered in heaven. What else you got? Oh. No, okay. That is what else you've got. Lost in space method of killing us. Don't worry. I recruited Joey. I don't think you can hit me from here, nerd. But that asshole on the left can shoot me to death. There. Get the fuck up. How best to prepare my food? How can you see me? No. I refuse to be careful. Shoot it in its nutsack! Ooh, man. All my ammo. There we go. There we go. That's the lowest I think I've ever gotten an ammo. Like this playthrough. There we go. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. I know there's a gun somewhere around here that's inside of like a tube. And you can miss it if you're not careful. Not that it really matters. I do think I like it though. I remember fighting to get it. It's just a swarmer. Whatever. Ah, just money.
We have underestimated the strength of the Reaper signal. They are here. The Reapers somehow know what we've learned about them. They have a weakness. I'm compiling our research data to archive before it's too late. Cerberus sent troops to defend the facility against the Reapers.
How can this be? Hang on. Come on, computer. But how can this be? The Reapers, how can they be smarter than us? They're only a few billion years older than us. Okay, thanks, computer. It's not at all what I told you to do. Alright. Bop, 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 bop.
Starting command sequence. Releasing husks.
Can't move. What's happening? Oh my god.
Exit right here.
Poor people. God. I think it's in the next room, the gun in the tube. I think it's a gun I really like.
Right here.
Alright, let's go.
This'll get us closer to the tower.
Alright. Oh, I can climb over it. Ha 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 ha. That looks shootable. Boop. Damn it! Accidentally tapping the right bumper too often just pops my barrier. Not happy about that. I have no shot. That's heartbreaking. Leap.
This way.
Well. Boy howdy. Oh! Hey-oh! Just fucking wipe it out. Throw some grenades on it. Oh, look at itself! There's nothing to us. That was nothing to us. Oh, there it is. Ah, Javik, you fucking idiot. Hit it with everything we have. Ah! I'm sure there's a banshee here somewhere. They're everywhere. There we go. Hey, and a brute. That's a combo.
Let's get over there.
All right, let's hit you with everything. Ah! Brute down. Wait for our powers to reload, and then we'll target the bitch. Well, let's see if we can overload you before you teleport. You know what? No, don't do that. Fuck. Hopefully she doesn't do it. She did it. Well, I mean, it hit. I didn't want to chance the overload not working because she teleports through it or something. But it worked out. Aim for the right boob, that's their weakness. Well, that sucked. I'm gonna hit you with a grenade. Which did nothing, so that was a waste of a grenade. Ah! Any day now, shields. Leap! Fucking nerd! I don't like you! Is that all you got? What else you got? Get over here! Uh-oh! 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 I forgot they can one-kill you. I was just gonna punch her when she walked up to me. I forgot they could do that. I forgot they can just kill you. That's unfortunate. Ah well, c'est la vie. I think I must have gotten far enough in that fight that the autosave was after that fight. Because I think this is the room I just killed all those things in, but then I died. Huh. Neat. I love when things work out. Alright. Override pods. That's a... Huh. I died, but the autosave put me past where I died. Neat. I only died because I was gonna kill her by punching her. I didn't die because I actually, like... I mean, I did lose the fight, but I didn't actually lose the fight. The saber. I want to say I like this weapon. But I like my current loadout. But I want to say I like that weapon. I think it's a burst fire weapon, and I really am fond of burst fire weapons. So dying was probably the best thing that could have happened to me. Sure. She gutted me like a fish. Like a goddamn fish. Boop.
Get ready.
Where? Alright, time for some drama. Raise the volume for the drama.
Shepard.
Miranda!
Commander Shepard. Excellent timing.
Put the gun down.
No. Oriana tried to shoot me. Miranda's poisonous influence.
Just shoot him.
I'm sorry she missed. Where's Kai Lang?
I don't know. Gone. He took my research and left us here to die.
Miranda, can you hear me?
That's close enough. Both of you.
Ooh, she doesn't look like she's doing good.
Didn't finish the job, but I will.
This ends here.
On the contrary, now that the Reapers are taken care of, we have a way out.
Let her go.
Shepard, don't let him take her. Shepard, please.
Oof, I just want Oriana. Ooh, will this lead to her getting killed? I don't know. I mean, the Renegade option's there. But I feel like that'll lead to the best possible option. I'll just be an asshole. Don't let him take her. I just want Oriana. Let's go with what we know.
You try to leave with her, you die. Let her go and maybe you walk.
I'm ready to hit the right trigger.
I've done nothing to you.
This isn't about you and me. Let her go and walk away. I won't say it again.
All right. Take her. But I want out alive. Deal?
Nope. I'm okay with that.
No deal.
I wanted to kill him.
Miranda?
Oh. Because I didn't help her.
Listen to me.
Shit.
Listen. I wanted you to have a normal life. Marriage. Children. Things I could never have. He told me all about you. Thank you.
For murdering my father.
You deserve a life, Oriana. Be good. Shepard.
Here.
Before Kai Lang left, I planted a trace on him.
A trace. You thought of everything.
She always did.
Not everything. Nobody's perfect. But at least Ori is safe.
I've never met anyone like you, Miranda.
I will raise her to be just like me.
You haven't.
I'll keep your sister safe.
Good. I just wish I could have. Miranda? Miranda?
Because I didn't help her. If she had just told me.
Let's make sure everybody knows about this place.
Communication scrambler disabled. Listen to me. This is not a refugee camp. This is a Cerberus facility run by my father, Henry Lawson.
Let's get you out of here.
I would have given her the assistance as a Renegade Shepard if she just fucking told me what her mission was. But as Renegade Shepard, that was the option. Damn it! Miranda! Another friend gone.
I wasn't in favor of your diversion to Sanctuary, Commander. Too many unknowns. But I was wrong. The Cerberus lab you raided hinted at something big, but we never expected this. All those refugees, all that slaughter, just to study indoctrination.
Sanctuary did need to be shut down, sir. What they learned about the Reapers wasn't worth all those lives.
No.
It's useful intel, Commander, but you're right. The cost was too high. Do we have a location on the elusive man?
Yes, we had a tracer on Kai Lang when he reported back.
Good. That gives us a fighting chance to take Cerberus out of this war.
Agreed. A lot was sacrificed to get this information. I plan to settle the score.
We end Cerberus and focus on the Reapers.
Understood.
Hack it out.
Shepard out. For Miranda. Ooh, I'm not going to have that many people to call when everything gets real. Breeder Queen Betrayal. Breeder Queen Betrayal. Did the thing I got to work on my side turn against us? I'm pretty sure that does happen. Alien. Breeder Queen. Terminus Fleet, Volus Elcor Flotilla, Spectre Unit. Leviathan Enthrallment Team. Those are all just Asari. Alliance. Shouldn't that be under Alien? They're not Terminus Fleet. Unless maybe that's one of the updates. Bloodpack Mercenaries, Private Security Group, Eclipse. See, Citadel Defense. Done a lot of updates to these. Sounds like the Rachni I recruited turned into a psychopath and started killing people. Krogan, Geth, Solarian, Turian. Is that in my journal maybe? I want to read it. Codex.
50,000 years.
No, non-council races.
The Volus are in the early 21.
Non-sapient creatures? No. See, Citadel and Galactic Government, Spectres. Known associates.
Miranda Lawson.
Codex Secondary, Extinct Races, Rachni. No. Huh. Pretty sure you can read about that somewhere. It wouldn't be under Asari. Prothean data drives. Oh, there's somewhere I fucked up. I guess I failed to stop a Batarian from sabotaging a bunch of ships. Whoopsie daisies. Fun little fact. Let's see, Biotic Company, Jack, Arcturus. Hong Kong was destroyed in the Battle of the Citadel. Diana Allers, Normandy. Mineral resources, Eden Prime. Okay, that's everything in Alien and Alliance. I don't see why it would be under Asari. Past a Reaper code fragment, Library of Asha. That's a sexy looking cruiser. Jesus. Oh, I'll bet it's under Crucible. Okay. Okay, I didn't even notice Crucible. Okay. It's something stupid, but I want to read it. Because I think I had them helping to build the Crucible. And I was just like, don't worry, they can be trusted. They're fine. They're fine. Oop, no, it's not under Crucible. I thought it would be. I don't see why it would be under Krogan. Or Geth. Huh. I'm sad. I really wanted to read that. Alright, well, whatever. Pretty sure the Arachnite Queen just killed a bunch of people, and, you know, nobody's talking about it. They just went crazy because they're a mutated abomination and just fucking killed a bunch of people. So they were not helpful. I know it's dumb, but I wanted to read about it.
The Alliance has issued warnings about Sanctuary. Cerberus bastards. Horizon was my home.
Not anymore.
Just tell me you're going to take Cerberus down.
Cerberus is already dead. They just don't know it yet. And when their base is nothing but a smoking crater, remember that you're the one who helped us find them.
Thanks. Commander?
Trainer. Alright, let's see if any of my crew has anything to say about what just went down. Done, 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 done. Start from the bottom, work my way to the top. Worked my way to the top as a middleman. Worked my way straight to the middle.
Man really found a way to control the Reapers. I mean, he's still fucking crazy, but damn. Imagine if he was on our side.
Yeah, if he actually put his knowledge to good use.
All fighting each other, divide and conquer.
Exactly.
Just one more reason to hate them.
Goddamn right. Yeah, no, without Cerberus, man, this would have been a much easier war. Still a war. Well, still a struggle. But, man, if we were just able to not have to fight Cerberus, we could focus so much easier on just taking them down. Just Javik. Much smaller crew in this third game. I was always a little sad about that. Hey, cutscene.
Looks familiar.
I've been studying this ship, its crew. There was a Normandy before this one. You died in an attack.
I got better.
Something like that.
But then you were resurrected to fight the Reapers.
Maybe you and I have a thing or two in common.
But you have something else. The reasons you fight are still alive. The friendships of the people around you.
Huh, friendships is a strong word. I work with them.
You and the Turian are joined?
Well,
you could say that.
We fuck.
I'm not Your pheromones are. Is this why you wish to continue living? For their affection?
No, I just want to kill.
I care about them, but I know that they could die on any given day. The only thing I know for certain is that everyone dies if we don't win this war.
Better to keep the world at a distance.
Hell yeah.
Which you seem to do quite well, Javik.
Ah, the memory shard.
What's in here?
It is called the Echo Shard.
Echo shard,
Passed
whatever.
From soldier to soldier, Prothean to Prothean. Each adds their memories to it.
Like a beacon. How far back does it go?
To a time before the Reapers. It is all that is left of my people.
And you don't want to remember that?
Imagine if everyone you knew was dead. You could not remember their faces, or the color of the sky above your home. The memories were gone, but so was the pain. Would you want to remember that, Commander? Even if it meant watching everyone die again?
Oh, man. He needs to work through his pain, but I'm Renegade Shepard. Nah, better to leave it buried in the past.
Reopening old wounds, especially big ones, isn't gonna help.
Perhaps you are right. There were others. Soldiers who served under me, like your crew.
He had his own team.
They are dead. Where I left them.
We have a saying. Let all ghosts rest.
Then there is some wisdom in this cycle.
If you can live by it.
So I'm not helping him work through his grief. Alright. Renegade! Garrus, Liara. And they're where they're supposed to be. Alone and isolated. So I can pick them off with emotions one by one.
I wish we'd been able to save Miranda, Shepard.
So do I.
She may have worked for Cerberus, but she did the right thing. I hope she's found some peace.
She's probably gurgling in the afterlife, choking on her own blood. Just like she was when she died.
Perhaps we can talk later.
Oh. I like to assume she's screaming in somebody's face right now and injecting a warp core. The way that she would want to be.
Perhaps we can talk later.
In true peace. Please, Captain, let me shoot their warp core. No, we can find a diplomatic way out of this. Oh, come on.
So the elusive man really believes he can control Reapers. Husks are one thing, but a whole fleet? The man is insane. A lot of Turians went to Sanctuary. When I meet the elusive man, I'm going to carve their names into his skull.
I think we should also add his skull to the bottom of the toilets.
How's it going?
That's going pretty good. You want to give me some of that D?
How's it going?
Alright, that's a no. That's passive-aggressive. Alright, we'll talk later, I guess. Come on, give me the D in the White House garden. I got to know. Ooh, I like not having to worry about a battery. And the controller feels good. Has a nice little, like, sexy kind of grip. It feels good. Feels nice. Only reason I'm not using the other controller is because I synced it up to my tablet so I could play some video games on that.
Joker, you asked for news about the human colony, Tiptree.
They're gone.
Hey, Liara, you don't need to worry about that right now.
Now's as good a time as any. I'm getting reports of refugee ships from Tiptree landing on Solarian colonies. I don't have names. I'm sorry. It was mostly children.
Well, Gunny, Hillary, my sister, Gunny's the nickname she's had it since, she's only 15, so if it's children, then maybe I only lost my dad. Kind of an asshole thing to hope for.
Jeff, right now, take any kind of hope you can get.
Thanks. You too.
God, what a terrible thing to have to think, but it's understandable. Sadly, me and Joker are not friends, and I made that very clear when he was trying to help me.
Ashley, Thane, Tally, Legion, and now Miranda. How many friends have we got left? How long before it's just you and me against the whole Reaper fleet?
God, that was a lot of names. We'd get it done though, it's us.
If that's what it takes, I can think of worse odds.
Well, sure, getting rid of everyone else just gives the Reapers a fighting chance.
Hang in there.
You too, Commander.
God, he named so many names.
Hello, Shepard. If you have time, I discovered another example of human behavior I do not quite understand.
Alright, how else can I crush your hopes and dreams?
News from Earth. The Resistance snuck video cameras inside a Reaper containment camp. I find the images difficult to process.
I bet it's pretty gruesome in there.
I am not easily repulsed, but I expected the prisoners to adhere to a comprehensible hierarchy of needs. Stripped of societal norms and threatened with death, it is logical that their only priority be survival. They should have turned on each other and been uncompromisingly selfish. But not all were.
Some prisoners were, what, nice to each other?
The Reapers delayed the executions of prisoners who informed them about other prisoners' escape attempts. The more attempts reported, the longer a prisoner would live. But few of the prisoners would report. Some fed misinformation to the Reapers, at the cost of their own lives, to help prisoners who were not even relatives or friends.
Well, people, everyone fights differently. Oh man, that's noble.
Not everyone resists with firebombs and guns, especially if they don't have them.
But this was not a statistically insignificant number. 90% refused to report their fellow prisoners. Indoctrination should have reduced the number of rebels to nearly zero.
Maybe word got out how indoctrination worked, and they made a decision.
I see. Shepard, I'm going to modify my self-preservation code now.
Why?
If the Normandy were captured, my fate would be similar to the indoctrinated. My code would be rewritten. I would become loyal to the Reapers. I would rather become non-functional than help them.
Weird. I like your resolve. I will help you do this.
Sounds like you just made your first choice to be free.
It will not be my last. The Reapers must be defeated. Not because they threaten death, but because the threat of death makes us die inside.
Damn, that's a quote.
Sapiens to live freely and securely. That is worth non-functionality.
Welcome to the crew, Edie.
Damn. Damn, Edie.
How's it going? Did I miss anything good?
Yeah.
I will explain later, Jeff. But it was something good.
Damn. Damn, that was good. Edie. I didn't have to crush her will to be, you know, alive like I have been doing the entire game. You're just a robot, you don't feel anything. That's not true. That is not true. Okay. Okay. You just think about this. I want to go attack the Elusive Man's base, but I'm pretty sure that kicks off the final bits of the game. There's only one mission left. Communications hub. Might as well just do it. And then I'll kick off the final run. I think I know what mission it is, and it's very basic. Like I'm just defending like a satellite array. It's one of the multiplayer maps, I think. Alright, let's get my main girl force back. I've been using different, so you know, it's been a nice change. She wanted me to fuck her harder than the U.S. government fucked Bin Laden.
One of our secret communication facilities.
Oh yeah, it's a dish.
What do we know?
We're getting intel from a tech who survived the attack. Grace Sato. She's hiding in a security bunker off-site.
A civilian?
Yes, patching her through.
Miss Sato, what's happening down there?
I'm staying hidden, but I'm the only one left. They're trying to hack into our systems to access Alliance operations protocols. I'm tracking their activity, but they're bound to find me sooner or later.
Hang in there. We'll be there soon.
Yes. Yes, Commander.
It's
Resist.
not ideal, but she's the only one with any traction on this. The information stored in that network is critical, Commander. If it gets into enemy hands, we'll lose a lot of good people.
I'll take care of it, Admiral.
See that you do. Hack it out.
Shepard out. Ah, yeah, there we go. Going to SETI. Oh, I'm lowering volume. Don't shoot at me. Alright. Ammo types. Fuck him up. You know, I haven't been using the shotgun much. Maybe I'll just go close quarters on this mission. Change it up a little bit. Shotgun has come in handy, but not the last couple of parts. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck them up with shotties. Fucker. Get back here. I didn't tell you to run. Float. Float. Engineer. How's your engineer training working out for you, bitch? Ah. Let's disable that hacking device. Guess Cerberus couldn't hack the competition. Ah. Hack to you. Let's go hacktivate this device. Or dehacktivate. Oh!
Commander Shepard, Cerberus shuttles are scouring the area. I think they're looking for me.
Well, one of my teammates died while she was talking. Sad.
Nothing's changed. Just upload the next set of coordinates.
Yes, Commander. Updating your nav point.
Going invisible and bullshitting tactics. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me.
Miss Sato, come in. Miss Sato, are you there?
Ms. Sato must believe breaking radio silence would mean her death.
We need the final coordinates. Grace, listen to me.
Can't talk. They're right outside.
Handle your shit.
You lose your nerve now, thousands will die. Now tell me what I need to know.
Yes. Yes, Commander. Updating your nav point with the last location now. But if you get to me in time, just hurry.
Not my mission.
Do it.
It is not my mission to come get you. Ah! I don't like your shields. That was a cute smoke grenade there, bub. I don't like your shields either. Not so tough without a brain. If I only had a brain. Oh, I missed. Wow, you can take a lot of shots. Did not expect that. Goodbye. Wow, you did not want to freeze in hell, did you? Uh-oh. Oh, Edie's dead. Alright. No, she's not. God damn. Stop fucking moving like that, you cunt. Fucker. Moving in such an erratic way that I could not get a target lock. You try that. You failed. Again, not part of my mission.
Good job, Lieutenant.
Did she make it? Oh, neat. I didn't think there was a chance in hell. Neat.
Our communication station is secure. Operations in this theater are safe again. No small task to keep it that way. How is Misato doing?
She has to be transferred to a nearby Alliance station. Looks like she isn't letting the Cerberus attack scare her off.
I commend her for that. Hack it out.
Nice. Alright, that was the last side mission. Now all that's left is Cerberus and the Reapers. That's a lot of meaty content. I might just end this part here. And then next time I'll pick up with the final ass kicking of all the bastards that need killing. Harbinger, Elusive Man, Bitch Lang. Anyone else? Morinth? I mean, yeah, I guess. I think she falls under the list. This was fun though. Wasn't sure if I was gonna play today because I was so dead after I got home from work. But and it took me a couple hours to even like build up the energy. Like, man, I got home, I was just gonna eat and reset my batteries, then I was gonna start gaming. And like 3 hours later, and I still like I just was lying down. My back hurt. So the fact that I even loaded up my Xbox today, woo woo. But yeah. Let's see if I can beat the game on the next part. Do the final push against the Reapers. Thanks for sticking around if you did. Peace.